What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best drones in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below, which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. We'll kick things off with the Ryze Tello, the best budget drone available on the market in 2022. We're looking at a small drone that measures 3.86 by 3.66 by 1.61 inches, weighing just 2.82 ounces. The device delivers quality performance, packed in a durable casing for its size, and controlled via an intuitive mobile app. To get started with drone management, you need to download the Tello app from Google Play or the App Store. The application is the main control panel, where practically everything happens. Communication with the drone is done via an internet connection. Although this model can reach maximum speeds of only 8 meters per second, and distances of 100 meters, Tello is exceptionally responsive to drone commands that don't use GPS for positioning. A delay can be felt, but it is minimal, and the transition of the image from the camera is almost constant, except in the case of a weaker signal. During the flight, it's not noisy at all. Inside closed rooms at a distance of a few meters, the noise is about 73 decibels. It's possible to steer the drone in all directions and rotate it 360 degrees around its axis without difficulty, as well as raise it to a height of about 10 meters, which may not sound like much on paper, but in practice it turned out well. The built-in camera has 5 megapixels for photos and can record footage of up to 720p. Although the camera sensor is miniature, the images prove decent during the day when there's more light. The video itself is not bad at all, although the electronic stabilization of the sensor cannot be expected the same as the optical one. As for the battery, it's reasonable that such a small casing cannot fit a larger battery than 1100 mAh, which ultimately provides about 13 to 15 minutes of flying. But all in all, if you've ever been interested in drones but don't want to spend too much money or break your hair while trying to learn your first steps, Tello is really hard not to recommend in this price range, regardless of its advantages and disadvantages. It's intuitive and easy to use, and fun is almost certainly guaranteed. For the listed price, we're impressed. Up next, check out the DJI Mini 2, the best value drone on the 2022 market. This model delivers a fairly long flight time and can cover quite a distance. Also included in the mix is a top-notch camera. We are quite impressed by how the company's experts have managed to keep this model at just 8.78 ounces, considering what it delivers. With this exact weight, the drone falls into a category that doesn't require special permits to fly. We should point out that DJI Mini 2 drone's wings are foldable, saving space during transport. The drone is compact and ideal for pilots who like to travel a lot and who always want to carry the drone with them. The new DJI Mini 2 may not have received too many changes from its exterior, but many changes were made on the inside. First of all, the drone's flight time is slightly increased. While the DJI Mavic Mini could spend a maximum of 30 minutes in the air, the new DJI Mini 2 drone can be in air for a minute more, a total of 31 minutes. Interestingly, the increase in flight duration is ensured despite the fact that the new battery has a smaller capacity, specifically 2250 mAh. Also, the charging power has been raised by 5 watts, so now the drone battery can be charged with 29 watts. There's a chance that 30 minutes of maximum flight duration doesn't seem like much to you, but there's a solution for that as well. Namely, the DJI Mini 2 drone arrives in the Fly More combo version that brings 2 additional batteries to the drone owners and a stand for charging 3 batteries at once. The new DJI Mini 2 drone can fly significantly longer distances than its predecessor, 10,000 meters. In order to have full control over the flight of the new drone, you can watch live footage from the air. Specifically, the new DJI Mini 2 can transmit 720p quality video at 8 megabytes per second. Furthermore, the possibility of DNG RAW photography has been introduced here, which users especially like. For the listed price, you can't beat this one. The next product we're going to talk about is the DJI Mavic 3, by far the best high-end drone available on the market in 2022. This model's larger sensor offers better low-light performance, more detail, improved dynamic range, and a more cinematic look overall. At the same time, the variable aperture makes the camera more flexible in different lighting conditions. You get clear images with little noise in shadows and dark areas. However, the noise is well controlled and organic, so it's not annoying and can be suppressed by slight noise reduction. DJI has significantly increased the data transfer rate from 100 megabytes per second to 200, and introduced H.265 recording to 140 megabytes per second. This is a big upgrade because aerial images taken by drones can have details that confuse long-term compression. As a result, the quality improves in most cases, especially in detailed images. The Mavic 3 uses a Hasselblad color profile to deliver precise tones. All in all, the device works well in the whole spectrum of colors, whether you shoot in cities, on the coast, or in the fields. One of the key new features of the Mavic 3 is a 162mm equivalent telephoto camera with a half-inch sensor. The main camera, without digital zoom, is equivalent to a 24mm full-format lens, or what DJI calls one-time zoom. To get even closer, you can put the drone in Explorer mode in the Fly app. The 12-megapixel camera activates at 7 times zoom and delivers 4K video at up to 30 FPS. You can digitally zoom up to 28 times without losing much quality. The Mavic 3 is DJI's easiest-to-fly drone, thanks to improved obstacle avoidance and other features. It offers 3 flight modes: Cinema, a slow flight mode for capturing liquid images, as well as Normal and Sport, which is the fastest setting. Mavic 3 is covered by omnidirectional sensors on the front, rear, top, and bottom. The app displays potential obstacles to help you avoid them, while the APAS 5 system allows you to program Mavic 3 to stop when it encounters or bypasses an obstacle. If you can afford this beast, we say go for it. Up next, check out the DJI Mavic Air 2, the silver medalist for today and the runner-up best drone in the 2022 market. We're looking at the successor to 2018's DJI Mavic Air. The device takes over its predecessor's concept and completely redesigns it from the ground up. The result is a smaller and cheaper version of the DJI Mavic 2 Pro that suits, and in some areas even surpasses its more expensive brother. On the outside, the Mavic Air 2 looks like a miniature DJI Mavic 2 Pro. It has the same foldable design that makes the front arms open and the rear arms down and out to fly. As for the direct access controls, the controller offers only a few that include joysticks for flight control, flight mode switch to switch between tripods, normal and sports mode, home button, button to switch from photos to video, PV button, shutter button, gimbal control wheel, and control on-off button. This minimal design means that most camera controls are accessed via the new DJI Fly app. The Mavic Air 2 has new engines, new electronic speed controllers, improved battery technology, and improved aerodynamics. They combine to provide higher flight speeds of up to 42 miles per hour in sport mode and flight times of up to 34 minutes. This is a massive increase over the original Mavic Air flight time of 21 minutes. It's even 3 minutes longer than the Mavic 2. Flying the Mavic Air 2 is as easy as any other DJI drone, thanks to the smart technologies used. Not the least important is the inclusion of OcuSync 2.0, which is a far superior transfer method between the controller and the drone than the one used by the original Mavic Air. OcuSync 2.0 supports 2.4 GHz and 5.8 GHz frequencies, and can switch between them when needed. Anti-interference technology also helps to block unwanted signals. In terms of safety features, the Mavic Air 2 provides obstacle sensors on the front and rear of the drone that, when turned on, can help avoid a collision. The image quality is also significantly improved over its predecessor. This is in thanks part to the new 12-megapixel half-inch quad-Bayer sensor, which provides significantly cleaner images at all ISO levels. This is a quality product, and all we can do is recommend it. And here we are with the long-awaited title of the best overall drone that can be found on the market in 2022, and the gold goes to DJI Air S2. This model's 1-inch sensor offers great photography, while its video capabilities surpass even some more expensive drones. In most cases, the DJI Air 2S looks like a Mavic Air 2. It has the familiar Mavic-style shark front and arms that fold inwards for compactness and easy portability. The new things are not necessarily so visual. The improvements are almost entirely performance-based. The device has a larger sensor backed with advanced sensors for detecting obstacles. That means better photos, better video quality, and much smarter avoidance of obstacles. Not surprisingly, the drone comes with a redesigned controller, the same one we first saw with the Mavic Air 2 2020. It's bigger and more robust than the old control panels, but it's highly practical, easier to hold. Also, it's easier to put bigger phones on it. In terms of video, this model can reach a resolution of 5.4K at 30 FPS or 4K resolution at up to 60 FPS. The Air 2S also has a digital zoom when shooting video that can go up to 6K depending on the resolution at which you shoot. DJI drones are at the forefront when it comes to avoiding obstacles and smart flight paths, and that probably won't change anytime soon. The company also points out that this model uses binocular zoom technology, which means the drone can pick up obstacles from a distance and detect them when it gets close. As for the overall performance and battery, it was quite flawless in the tests. The Air 2S has a battery life of up to 31 minutes, with more than 20 minutes in the air. Furthermore, the Air 2S can cope with stormy conditions without any problems. Overall, this model delivers premium performance at the best possible price-quality ratio. You wanted the best, you got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.